All right, so let's dive into the details of the program. What's actually in the Consistency Accelerator? What do you get in as part of the program? So let's jump over into this view. So what I did is I built a diagram that just kind of explained what are the different components and what's in each of the components. We're also going to take a look actually in Circle and take a look at the course and what is actually there. But you can see there's kind of some main pillars here. The first pillar is edge. The next pillar is process. The third pillar is mindset. And then there's the coaching part of it. So what are these things? Well, edge is very simply the set of rules that you would trade that dictate whether you get into or out of a trade. And the challenge that I found as part of my coaching, the whole reason this is in here was because I would very often, especially when I was doing a lot of one-on-one coaching early on when I first got started, I would have traders that would say, hey, Taylor, I've got a really bad mindset challenge and I need to work through it. And we'd sit down and we'd talk about it and we kind of work through things. And then I start asking them about their edge and realize they had no idea whether or not their system rules delivered a profit on a consistent basis. They had no idea. They just assumed that they had an edge, or maybe they felt that they had an edge, but they didn't actually know. And so this piece is included because most traders don't actually know whether or not they have an edge or how to measure whether or not their edge can produce consistent profitability for them. And so that's what we go through. This isn't just about, kind of some hypotheticals or, some philosophies around edge and what edge is. There's work here. And so the work associated with the edge part of the program is build a trading plan, validate your trading plan. You'll learn how to do back testing. There's several different approaches to back testing. And we go through each one of those approaches and then how you can use data to determine whether or not your system, your actual rules that you're trading, gives you a statistical probability of profit. Because if they don't, then no amount of work is going to fix your mindset or it's going to fix your process or anything like that. You have to start with a foundation of having a set of rules that will deliver consistent profitability for you. And so we talk about that. We also talk about how do you make it better? Because there's always room in our system rules to make those rules better than what they are today. Okay. Now, here's the thing about edge is you could have the best rules in the world and then not actually trade those rules because either you miss trades or you've got mindset challenges or whatever. And that's where process and mindset come in. I define process as everything that you do in your life to be ready and able to execute your trading. And that includes things like daily, preparation, any physical exercise that you like to do, meditation, like all that stuff can be included in process and what you do. How do you organize your life to be prepared to trading? But it goes beyond that because there are skills as traders that we want to make sure that we hone and develop and create for ourselves. And so process could also include things like how do you execute your trade? How do you actually get in? How do you manage trading multiple accounts? How do you size appropriately? How do you manage your risk appropriately? What kind of rules do you have around when you walk away because you've experienced a big enough drawdown? All those things are included as part of process. Process helps us to better execute our system rules and our edge. So we talk about process, and I work with you to build out the processes that are relevant for you. There's no real template here for everybody. Everybody's going to be a little bit different, and it depends on their rules. It depends on their lifestyle. It depends on a lot of different things. And so we're going to custom tailor the process approach for you and what you need to do to better execute your system. Now, the third component here is mindset. I love talking about mindset. I have specialized mindset training that I brought with me into this. And that stemmed from my own difficulties and challenges around process through the years in my trading. It's something that I really have worked on in my life and in my trading. I went out and got my own coach. I got a coach that had no idea what trading was, didn't know anything about trading, but she knew how the mind worked. And so I was able to work through some big, challenging mindset difficulties. So the mindset piece is unique. I do not regurgitate what you're going to hear from Mark Douglas or reading a book or watch on a YouTube channel. That is not what this mindset portion is. What makes this different is I actually teach you a tool that is used to change your minds, to actually change how you think, how you feel, and what you do. That's the difference. This is a practical application of mindset tools. It's based on cognitive behavioral therapy, and it's based on something that's called causal-based coaching. That's the kind of coaching that I do around mindset. I don't try to coach you on your actions. I try to coach you on why you're taking the actions, and they're almost always related to what's going on up here in your mind. So the mindset part of this program is extremely powerful. One of the pieces of feedback that I've gotten on this, aside from seeing some massive, really wonderful breakthroughs, one of the pieces of feedback I've gotten on this is that, someone will come say, Taylor, like, this mindset stuff isn't just helping me in my trading. It's helping me across so many areas of my life. And that's what you're going to find in this. You're going to find that the mindset component is going to help you in your life and in your trading. So it's awesome. Okay, now let's talk about coaching. Okay, I realize that there's a lot of people that just want one-on-one coaching. I get it. And the reason that I do group coaching versus one-on-one coaching, first of all, I can reach more people. So I have limited time. I'm a trader myself. I'm running this program. I'm coaching. I have limited time for one-on-one coaching. So there's an aspect of I can actually help more people by running a group coaching program. There are also a lot of other positives associated with this. So one, it's a lot more cost effective. So you can pay $300, $400, or $500 for 1 hour coaching call with somebody, or you can pay $300 or whatever it is for the Consistency Accelerator program, and you get a whole bunch of coaching calls associated with that. One of the other advantages that I've heard from people in the program is that they love hearing the struggles that other people are having and then watching me coach them because they learn as well. A lot of times they'll have the same problems, and hearing someone else get coached gives them the solution that they've been looking for. And so that has been a powerful effect. There's been great friendships that have been forged and developed as part of the program because people are in this together. We're working together as a group to solve some really difficult challenges. And that's a wonderful part of this. There's a weekly group coaching call. It's kind of a open Q&A, ask me anything. You can bring any problem, you can bring any issue that you're having, or you can ask questions about the course. So we do that. We also do a special mindset call, and it's different. It's run a little bit different. It is a group call, but it is only with one trader, and it's just me and that trader having what I would normally do on a mindset coaching call with that trader. And everybody else is muted. They're not on screen. It's just like it's the two of us. So it's a lot more of an intimate feel. And I created that specifically because I know it's tough to talk about mindset challenges, but it's wonderful for other people to be able to listen in because they're having the same troubles. And so it's an environment that feels safe, feels good to kind of be able to open up, but it's helping not just you, but others as well. So I like that one. There's also Edge Dev. So this is where we will have a specialized meeting where we go through and maybe we hone Edge. Maybe we do a replay session. Maybe we're doing chart reengineering. We're doing some of these other things around the Edge part of the program. And then there's the workshops. The workshops are so good. It's where we dive deep into a specific topic. We've done workshops around the 5 Trades Challenge, which is a really key component of the program now. You'll see that in the interface. And we've done workshops around changing beliefs. We've done workshops around how do you actually better use the tools in the mindset portion of the program. in your daily life. So there's a lot of different stuff that we do around the coaching, but primarily it's for sure you're going to have once a week, we're going to meet together, you're going to have mindset calls, and you're going to have these edge dev calls and then the workshops on top of it. So there's a lot of coaching. I usually tell people you get about 6 coaching sessions, and that's not true. You actually end up getting a lot more than that. I just don't want to publicly say you get a whole bunch because then people have expectations. And then what if I need to go on vacation? So you're going to get at least 6 coaching calls and probably more than that, depending on how we schedule mindset calls, edge dev, and then the workshops. So that's the program. That's kind of the overview of the program. Now let's take a little bit closer look at the specific curriculum.